In this video, I'd like to talk about negotiation. Two things, strategy and tools. So, when you enter into negotiation, are you prepared? Do you have a strategy in place that is a well-oiled machine? Do you have the tools available for that negotiation? Are you, in other words, prepared? Now, many times you may be talking to a customer and you're not getting a sense that you're moving toward negotiation. But really, during your presentation, everything you say and do should be to move them toward negotiation today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. And so if you're moving toward negotiation, it should never surprise you when it comes up because you're leading to it. But if you're talking to the customer and you don't think you're going to negotiate today, I'll tell you what, you're going to be surprised from time to time, meaning they're going to want to negotiate. They're going to say to you, well, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not planning to buy for a couple months, but how much do you think it's going to cost? What do you think your best deal is going to be? How much can you give me for my trade? They preface it by saying they're not going to buy until the end of the world, but yet they want to talk and they want to negotiate. So assume that because they're opening that arena in the transaction, that you're going to negotiate and you're going to close the deal today. And so what is your strategy for that? Number one, I strongly recommend you have a strategy that involves a worksheet, some form or document that you use each and every time you get into a negotiation situation. It doesn't have to be the traditional Foursquare, although I still think there's a place for it, and when used properly, it really does help the negotiation process. But whatever it is, you need to have it in place. And part of that strategy is having those forms or documents nearby, readily available, so that you can be Johnny on the spot with the negotiation. Second part, when you're using a worksheet, be sure to use it completely. Fill it out completely. If there's a blank, put something in it. If you're talking about the trade-in, make sure that you've got the full trade-in information on the worksheet. If you're talking about the price, make sure you've got the full pricing information, including the original price, the dealer discount, the incentives or rebate, and then the final price. So don't shortcut on that area of the worksheet. Also, be talking about the amount of cash investment that the customer is planning or should be planning to put into the transaction. Let's get that out. And if they are a payment buyer, let's be talking about the payment parameters that the customer is looking to stay within. Follow your strategy each and every time, and then you'll have more success in negotiation. Do not wing it. Do not just grab a scrap of paper anywhere or the back of your business card and write pricing down on it. Be a professional. Sit down with the worksheet and work with the customer to come up with a win-win situation. That is a win-win where they get the vehicle that fits their needs and fits their money criteria or their budget, and a vehicle and a margin that is acceptable to the dealership. Both parties need to win. Okay? The customer is not in it for the dealer to win. But that does not mean you shouldn't be in it for the customer to win. Because I believe both parties can win, but when you're trying to pull one over on the customer, or the customer is trying to win and beat you at a game, then you're in a confrontational situation. So start by knowing what your strategy is when you're moving toward the negotiation. Start by putting together the worksheet that you want to use, that you find to be effective, and perhaps even role play with that worksheet. And then the next time you find yourself headed toward negotiations, you're not surprised, you're not caught off guard, you know where you're headed, and you have your strategy in place. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Tony with Talking Car Biz.